Отдохнул. Продолжим заниматься хуйней. Че, наверное, двигаться по сюжету немножечко, блять. Что, как? Мы с игрой уже разобрались, как играть в нее туда-сюда. И пора нахуй, да, уже ебашься.
Do you seriously think...
А, бля. Заебали. Ты ж все равно доебешься, да? Бать, я весь в говне, делишес, блядь.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
I'm interested.
Uh-huh. God bless.
4 часа, нихуя себе в говне нахуй сгодился. Нихуя себе там люди времени ценили, блядь, в средневековье. Охуеть можно. Так, с кем тут надо базарить? Давайте нахуй по очереди, блядь. Так, с корчмарем. Служанка. Где корчмарь-то? Вот, стоит ебалом. Торгует.
I am at your service. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Is there any way I'll
Unquenchable thirst? They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too. Big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Cat's Egg Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
You don't know where I might find some...
And why would you want them?
We'll set tongue, but they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Cat's Egg Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
Так, или этот мудак только овощами торгует?
in the ground, fresh. Come right. My humble
What's in it? Powder made of seashells. I got them from a monk in Italy who gathers them every morning before sunrise under the cliff from which they threw St. Clement.
So it's
Powder made of St. Clement's seashells. Precisely.
and it goes into the mill.
Our Lord's tasty. Good old
Yes,
friend from Brian.
and make sure
Come
he
and get
doesn't
it,
dog,
fine people.
and that he
And
prays
practice
with
too.
true
I'm
conviction.
trying to
Cut you in half.
All right.
Cucumbers that'll cure what ails you.
My respects to you.
Good men, good wives. Come have a look.
I'd like to discuss.
Well,
Since it's.
we're getting there.
Salami.
That's a someone.
Meat of all shapes, sizes, and...
Значит, доспех этому пидору не нужен. О, тут есть броник. Че орешь, блядь?
I'm honored that...
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon? Well, what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under the monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
You have an inn and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No. It's been quiet here lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sassa. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting like
Nothing to mention. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man for a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Thank you, Bailiff.
God be with you.
Так, где броник-то, блядь, что я проебал момент. О, блядь.
For it is written that it is harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. Huh? God save you, good night.
What are you preaching here, Father?
I preach the truth, my son.
Why do you say such things about the church? The church is here to save us, isn't it?
The church is here to save only itself. Its purses, its fancy cathedrals, its fine clothes and jewels. And what did the Pope do? No, the Popes. What did they do while Skalitz was razed to the ground? They looked on in silence.
Yes, I suppose. But surely it's not possible
that the Church could allow such terrible sins? The Church, my son, is nothing but man. And men are deceived and sinful. Give power to men, and they will act towards their brothers like ravenous dogs.
like the humans act towards our people.
Like Cain towards Abel.
What you say makes sense, Father. And aren't you afraid of being denounced as a heretic?
I may be, but whatever fate awaits me, I will face it with the truth on my lips and Christ's love in my heart.
See you later. Meat, cured and fresh, from the woods or from the pen. It all tastes delicious.
Jesus.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
Hey! I hope I can...
Скорость.
Let's talk about...
Well, we can try...
Satisfied?
That's better. See now?
А эту защиту 133 нахуй. А у того 115, да? Угу. Весит он, конечно, пизда.
Is someone there? I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Are you the local hacker?
I'm the local gravedigger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackery.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Thank you. I'll be...
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full. Good luck to you.
Итак, к мельнику, да, скорее всего. А с кожевником. Вот же она стоит. Нет. Что за лошадь? Это просто лошадь.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
When are they there?
Nearly every evening. Every god-forsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
And nobody does a thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. May the Lord watch over you.
I don't shake you.
All I'm saying is that's the way it looked. You fell on him and then sat on his face.
You
God save you. What can
I heard someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra hands to replace them that's got something broken.
That's not what I meant, but thanks. Why did you thrash the tanner?
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on about how we cheated him and ought to give him back his coin. He was a right pest.
He told me that you jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true. But he didn't start complaining until he lost his money. Before that, it didn't bother him. God be with you.
I want to get... I'd like...
First you have...
Well...
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back and digestion. And your purse too, if you know your business.
I'm looking for work, and I've heard someone around here wants fearless men. Do you know anything about it?
I've heard they might be looking for a new knacker. So if you're not afraid of carcasses and the occasional pile of shite...
Thanks, but no thanks. Word has it someone's hiring mercenaries and other fighters.
Ah, well, you've heard more than I.
The tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might convince you to stop.
Ha! So all his whining finally found a friendly ear, did it? Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining like that since he lost a bit of silver. Didn't bother him before that.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same. It's God's honest truth.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I do now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar and leave him be, or get down to business.
What do you mean, get down to business?
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over. But then again, we're no strangers to a hard fight.
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for a while, will you?
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win, which means beating us all, then we'll go elsewhere. If you don't win, then you're flat out of luck and have to leave. That's not so bad, is it?
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three. Doesn't matter which. And if you whip all three, you can test your mettle against me. Fair enough.
So the last match is with you?
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just a few minutes.
I want to fight you.
What did I tell you? Good luck to you.
Let's fight.
I haven't seen you fight yet. First go and find Weed. And once you thrash him, you can come find me. You seem pretty sure you... Good luck to you.
God save you. What? I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
No. But I'm always the last to hear of anything like that.
I heard you gave him...
It's his own...
Really?
That's what he told you. Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fight.
He really tried to have a go? I wouldn't think he'd...
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch. But landing it in the right place...
Let's do it.
Let's go. Good luck to you.
Let's fight.
You look pretty good.
We'll see.
God be with you.
Shit!
Do something! My God, over there!
Something! Oh, God! Over there!
Good help.
I heard it's...
Willing to do anything? Meaning what? Something...
That's not what I meant, but all right. Let's fight.
That wasn't bad. God be with you.
Kunda!
Oh.
What's up? Shit, you.
Let's do it.
Last time you had your way, but to the Lord.
God!
В смысле тюрьма? За что?
Let's fight.
Last time you got me.
You are.
I want to fight you.
What did I tell you? First beat wheat, and those things... God be with you.
Let's fight.
Again? Take care.
А я что, блядь, сделал? О, блядь, ты придурок ёбаный.
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything.
If I knew you.
Let's...
That wasn't right.
I want to fight.
You put on quite a show. Can't say.
Take your name.
Show what you... You gonna cry now?
Нихуя себе. Чё, пиздюлятор ебаный?
I heard someone...
Maybe. I'll work... God be with you.
That was pretty good. I didn't think you had it in you.
You were really good. I've got to hand it to you. Most lads don't make it past me. So listen, I want to tell you something.
What's that?
There are people here looking for really tough men, and I'd say you fit the bill. So when you walk through town this evening, if there's a light in the church, go in and wait a while. If they like the looks of you, they might give you some work.
Thanks. I'll think about it. Look here, lads. I hope I won't be seeing you around here again. Go and find some other place for your games.
All right. We'll go. But if you want to fight again, you're always welcome. I bet you'll come off worse next time.
Take your name.
What's going on there? Something you're looking for here?
А, ну уже это. Говорил что-то такое.
Welcome, Henry.
How are you doing?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
Church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh?
Goodbye.
Отрубил жестко нахуй. Садись, ёб твою мать. Поехали нахуй. Так мельнику уже нахуй не надо, да? Ладно, погнали.
Surrender. You're under arrest for breaking the law.
All right, you in.
I was told. Personally, I'd rather string you up. But unfortunately...
Бля.
Enough. What impertinent?
Блять, какой труп тащил чувак без сознания нахуй был.
Jail? Just the accommodation for you.
7 дней нахуй. Я курить.
Next time you try it, I hope you'll remember this and think twice.
Шо, гандоны. Ой, блядь, чтобы вы померли нахуй в муках. Куда нам? Теперь нам в баню нахуй. Ёбаный рот. Нахуй ты меня туда посадил, гандон. Понять бы нахуй. Мне кажется, я сейчас еще столько же в ваннах просижу, блядь.
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
А где? Они из-за дождя не работают, что ли? Время течения саратов. Ёпта. Голодаете 3 дня? Хуя себе. Нормально придумали.
Mother of God.
Можно, блядь, и так сказать. 5 часов нахуй. Ебать. Так, теперь что? Теперь в корчму. А что, я уже... Я насытился, я и сытый. Сколько эта хуйня длиться будет? Я спать не хочу, блядь. Бля, надо было к этому долбоёб, ладно, лучше похуже. Потом схожу. Сила, живучесть, блядь. Ну ладно. Попробуем. Где это? Ладно, все правильно. Что ты нахуй? Если просто ли горит свет? Горит ли он там? Он там горит.
Amen. So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
The bailiff's man told me about you. The one who runs the fight club in the quarry.
Did he now? Well, I hope you trounced him. Bastard took my money and dice.
If you want, I can give him a proper hiding, just to show you I'm serious.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight, but not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
No, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. I would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
And do you have any other tests?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
Murder someone in a monastery? Have you gone mad?
Murder's as sin as it is. It doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn where you do it, just as long as he ends up dead.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine-looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk, then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
Where better? There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt he'll suddenly stop drinking.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
What else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No, no. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to win off, alright? Goodbye.
Нихуёвые такие задания здесь. Почему я кожевнику уже не могу это рассказать? Ну, блять, я думаю, нахуй не стоит рассказывать Рацику об условии разбойников. Я хуй его знает. Хотя... Может быть и может.
I'd let it go if it was someone else. But roaming around here after dark without a light is against the law, and that's a serious matter. This definitely...
Ты ебанутый, блядь. Я стою, блядь, ёбнутый. Я ж стоял с факелом, ебать его в рот. Чё за, блядь, бред?
All right. Hey, you! Halt! Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
Иди ты нахуй. Ебанутый, блядь, придурок. О, блядь, опять нахуй. Лошадь телепортнулась из бездны. Так, раций, блядь. Не время спать, нахуй.
God be with you, lad. What can I do?
Sir,
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Privoslavets. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. Goodbye.
Пошел ты нахуй. Пойдем на мельницу сходим.
I know this.
It is indeed. I've got something.
All right, I can have you.
Ура, я не бомж.
don't you, Phil?
Wouldn't you like to take...
In this weather?
А чем тебе не нравится эта погода, блядь? В прошлый раз все было заебись. Хотя можно было поспать. На нахуй, исчезло. Блядь, все равно дождь. Пойду спать.
Hey.
Я сейчас этим домиком переебу, что вы нападаешь на меня. Ура, солнце светит. Надо умыться. Не надо умываться. Где она нахуй? Где твоя дочь ебаная? Ебало топит? Вроде нет.
Hey, lad!
Wouldn't you like to take...
I'd love to. Henry, do you think sometimes about how it was in Skalitz?
How do you mean?
Back then, before everything. When I was taking care of the hens at the mill, taking Sammy his lunch at the mines.
It seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
In the summer, I always took my shoes off and walked barefoot the whole way. And when it was really hot, I'd stop at the stream and stick my feet in the water for a while.
I had to make do with the tub in the yard when I was helping Pa in the forge. You know how hot it gets there in the summer? I always sneaked off if I could, even though I knew Pa would tan my hide when he came home.
I remember that. He was always looking for you all over the village, but you'd be hiding somewhere with Fritz and Matthew. Me and the other girls used to follow you secretly, but we never told your Pa where you were. And when he gave up looking for you, the three of you would go off to the woods to beat each other with sticks.
Yeah, we were playing at being knights. Jesus, I used to get black and blue from it. I can still feel some of the blows that big ox Fritz landed on me.
No more playing at nights. Now you're practically a real one.
Now I'm no knight.
Right, I forgot. Knights are supposed to be manly and bold.
What, are you saying I'm not?
Oh, of course you are. But the main thing is you're very sweet when you're mad at me.
Ah, I see. So that's why you're always provoking me.
I must go, Henry. Take care.
Да простите. Потайной ход, блядь. Ну где найти того хуя, который хочет идти в монастырь? Гнездо. Кого? Чье, блядь, гнездо? Паутина.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Farewell.
My pleasure.
I hope I can be of some humble service.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Take care now. I'm hungry.
А где
I'd like to buy
Карла?
to eat.
My pleasure.
Корчмарь Карл. Корчмарь не Карл.
The only arse I'll be seeing is the saggy grey flesh of some ancient monk. I hope he doesn't take a fancy to my own. My respects to you.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. The drink's on me. And will my guardian angel here join us in imbibing? No, he will not. Perish the thought. My dear, dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. You know, after the tavern, we should pay a visit to some whores. But Manfred won't let me. Get rid of him. Good luck to you.
I'm at your service.
You're Manfred, the young...
Indeed I am.
Just as you ordered.
Let me have some grub, whatever's quick. One ale, please. Pour me one.
I've been looking for you two for quite some time. I've been sent by the young lord's father with a message intended only for him.
Has my lord changed his mind at the last minute? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look trustworthy enough. I'll leave you two alone for a little while. Good luck to you.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God! He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
I'll be right back.
prayer, please.
All right.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookerver was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave you?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take, and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere, and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand, and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. Only steal that old man's pouch. I'd be gone faster than lightning, and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard...
There are poor people everywhere, and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger...
That's all then.
Take care now.
There's another thing. That's all then.
May the Lord watch over you.
you think... Your name?
I'd like to speak to you.
What's on your mind?
I hear you've got a writ signed by the abbot granting entry to the monastery.
Indeed I do. What of it?
I need it.
What good would it do you? You don't want to become a monk instead of him, do you?
Yes, I do actually. But I'll need that writ to do it.
Now that's funny. I've never heard such nonsense in my life. The boy must enter the monastery, and there's no way around it. If you want to become a monk as well, you'll have to earn your own place.
Ну, блядь, нихуя себе.
Hand over that writ of acceptance right now, or things will get ugly.
Нихуя себе пригроза, блядь.
I wouldn't give you that writ even if you threatened to kill me. Yeah.
Успех же, блядь.
Quick! Everyone! Come here! Here! Don't let him get away!
Ты все равно получишь
Here!
жизнь, сука.
Help!
Блядь, какой же ты быстрый, пидор.
Come here, quick! Alarm! My
Блядь, я тебя застрелю нахуй. Я все равно сохранился, мне тереть нехуй.
Hey! Who's that? What's that? Hey! A pig! Stop that!
You.
I'd like to speak to you.
What's on your mind?
I need...
What?
Yes.
No.
What if I...
You dare question my... Yeah.
Бля, похуй, я сохранился, блядь. Жалко, в жизни так нельзя, нахуй. Ты чё, блядь, хуйня? Ты заебал, блядь, ты упадешь, нет? И ты тоже заебал, как в Mortal Kombat, мразь, блядь, вот это.
God save you. What can...
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You...
Here's half the purse.
Half? What about the rest?
I'm keeping it for my efforts.
Well, I can't say that seems fair to me. What can I do?
Take care now. A tanker, dear.
There's still... What if you let him run away?
The Lord of Bukova would have me whipped. Carl isn't slipping through my...
But he doesn't want...
I know.
But normally...
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Как ни в чем не бывало, нахуй. Получил пизды. Ладно. Ты такой, ладно, блядь. Как будто он нахуй не помнит, блядь, кто ему пиздюлей навтыкал. Пиздос. Ты хуй тут делаешь? Ладно, пойдем со мной. Так, а куда? Как будто меня тут еще никто нахуй не знает.
I'm Carl. We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. May the Lord watch over you.
Или это в комнате в той, блядь?
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I've grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Блять. Так хорошо. А как съебаться оттуда?
have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me, ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mei.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor.
Григорий, блядь.
Welcome, brother.
Монах.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during this ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
I'd like to ask you something about... Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Who would you choose?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night.
Так. О. Пусть будет благоухание.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circadians, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the rule of Saint Benedict. The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother, and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Celerius. They say he used to be a thief. I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down...
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident. All the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices. But still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
I don't think it was him. But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking about.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Святоша.
I'd like to ask you something. Who's in charge of it?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough...
I see. I know you're pious.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies. And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. But we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhof. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my... What I saw at Nyhof made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over. But then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Good. Let's do it your...
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery, and some blood to make the tracks.
And where am I supposed to get...
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically...
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Salarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. What are you going to do? What are you...
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
Forbidden books must be
Interested
in
in
the
what's
cabinet.
inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them. What would you like?
I'm Gregory, a novice.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like...
Мы можем спиздить все книги. И продать их нахуй. Получается.
Lord in heaven.
Это не я, иди нахуй. Ну да, я обокрал монастырь нахуй. Что вы мне, блядь, сделаете? Всё не так ничего.
God be with you.
Hey, who's that?
А то хули вы хотели? Вы кого пустили-то нахуй сюда? Думайте, блядь. Не, ну вот реально, хули вы хотели?
Peace be with you, brother.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
Yeah, it's a mystery. But one will be soon solved.
Brother?
So wonder the pride doesn't check everyone's breath anymore.
Stealing is a sin. You should know that as a Christian, and certainly as a monk. Even if I wanted to forgive you, I couldn't. Thou shalt not steal.
I've had enough of this. You'll never put...
You dare resist punishment? Let me remind you, brother, you will suffer the consequences of your deeds.
Yes, brother. That's... I'm resisting punishment. I've had it up to my neck with you, your monastery, and your...
You failed to complete your trial period as a novice. You are hereby...
В натуре. Ой, бля.
I am Ant.
Thanks for help. Let's go then.
Make sure follow. Remember one.
It occurred to me. I'd like. Who's in? Tom.
Abbot Peter is.
Tell me. What?
Это потому что я у него форму спиздил, интересно.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circatus, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
Здесь мы хаваем, нахуй.
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict. The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here. We also copy them. You, too, will learn how. And that's all. If you...
Thanks. Will you tell me something?
There's not much. What would you like?
I'd like to ask... I'm here. You don't... Someone... Perhaps you...
Three.
I don't...
You know... Aye.
So the...
Both of us...
What if...
There will...
Good. What? Get...
I know.
All right.
Так, ладно. Так, раздобыть кровь. Сказал в столовой. Хули вы тут все ходите, заебали? А где книга-то, блядь, в которую записывают хуйню все? В столовой, говорит, есть книга. Куда записывают продукты. Во.
My name's Gregor.
You can call...
Did you say Pip?
You'll see.
I found this piece of parchment.
I've no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
I'd like to ask...
Одна жертва нахуй. Факел.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad. Quite right, brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Yorick will fetch more.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'd like to ask... Can you leave?
Where would you go? You've everything you need here. Anyway.
What can you tell me about the novel?
What can I say?
I meant something specific.
But you know, Antonius is...
What are the...
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. That, as a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the cicada.
I'm interested in...
Well, it was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for...
Heretics, you say?
They want...
Can you... Tell me... Who's in... And what happened? About you and...
Us.
Tell me...
Never...
So, I should dig something up on him and tell you about it?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nebulus is too cunning and careful to give anything away.
Once I find something out, I'll tell you. Thank you for... What did you want me to do?
Dig up some dirt on Nebulus and tell me about it. If he's discredited in front...
What's there left? Praise be to Christ.
I'd like to... Who would you like to...
John, definitely. Compared to him, Nebulus is young and inexperienced. John has the wisdom of age, and he...
What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless cellars.
You and your novices, you old pervert. A toast to our future abbot.
I'll drink to that. So, to John, the future abbot, and a pox on Nebulus.
That killjoy? He'd love to have us all under his thumb. Fat chums.
Don't worry. Those youngsters will wise up once they hear all about him.
Will they believe it?
Even if just 2 or 3 of them do. It'll help us.
Praise be to... What does it look like?
But...
Youngster, when you're as old as I...
Why not? I've had enough opprobria and obedientia for one day.
That's what we like to hear.
Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Abbot John.
That's more like it.
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do?
Well, nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him.
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are. But this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions, but you, on the other hand...
I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it! Help Novice Yorick arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night, the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him. Let's drink.
That's the idea.
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Peter.
So, to Peter. He's done so much for us, but his time is at hand. To his immortal soul.
Ой, бля.
Let's play.
Just the man we've been waiting for.
Заебись монахи, блядь. Хуя 800, что охуел? Как-то ты, блядь, быстро, нахуй. Ты. 2 пятеры же у тебя было. Ага, я понял, что я сделал. Хуй. Ага. Сука, ты чё, охуел ты? Ебать, они, видимо, очень давно тут играют, нахуй. Мгм.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus. What's there left to drink? To our fresh young novices, our swift...
Ah, great.
Охуевший на кровати, да? Хорошо. Можно ли его тихонько придушить? А, это этот хуй, блядь. Блядь. Ой, блядь. Кого из них отмычка? Можно прокачать незаметно. Всех придушил, блядь. О! Полезная хуйня. Блять, да у них нихуя же нету. Я всех что ли тут задушил? Ебать! Они все встали. Я спать. Он сохранится, если я отменю? Не сохранилось. Ладно, похуй. А, тут еще эти уёбки.
It looks like I found a little monastic treasure trove. I wonder who stashed that here.
Допиздился? Всех задушил, блядь. Блядь, а где библиотека? Я что-то проебался. Здесь? Нет, почивание. Угу.
Forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Блять, а ты чё тут делаешь, нахуй? Так как я, блядь, узнаю, какие у меня там ключи нахуй есть? Ключ от запретных книг, ключ от Наяна, блядь. А у кого, блядь, взять ключ? Это... Хуя себе. Да-да, я загуглил, я ебал. Пиздец, где там? Вот это хуйня. Где трапезная?
Peace be with you.
Чё?
Why aren't you sleeping? What are you doing here?
Да я, блядь, заблудился. Уже оттуда. Бля, вы чё в натуре там шароебитесь? Время нахуй видели? А вы тут работаете?
Brother, this isn't a place for you.
О, нихуя себе.
Brother, this isn't a place for you.
Спасибо, у меня уже есть ключ.
The rules should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again fixed hours. Easter, calends of October. When they come out from primary morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. From the 4th hour until about 6, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Honor be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until the vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of life everlasting, as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what was commanded is done without hesitation. Delay, warmness, grumbling, or for the obedience
Ебать, и долго тут хавать.
For if the disciple obeys in will and earth, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his word will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murderous. And far from being a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murderers, unless he amend anything satisfactorily. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to be intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those who hard hearts and unwilling lives. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one who finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by groups as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of silence, the well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time.
Заебали вы, сколько жрать будете, нахуй? Час, блядь. Одну и ту же параш. Там кровь, наверное, уже налита, блядь. А, не, суп же еще не варили. Суп-то в обед будет.
Brother? Where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Really? I'll pretend nothing happened. But this is the last time, brother. Brother? You were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted?
Very well, brother.
I still need to look through your pockets to see if you have anything. You have a weapon. Here. You failed to complete your trial period as a novice.
Да иди ты нахуй. Блять.